Today we're talking K-trucks, and this is a really good opportunity for us to look at both of these. Reason being, this is the Suzuki Carry, a 1994. This is the most famous K-truck in the entire K world. That's the Carry. Everything else comes second to that, including this one, which is the Subaru Sambar. This is a 1995. They're both the same year, the exact same generation, and they have essentially the exact same mileage. This has 24,800 kilometers. This has 24,100 kilometers. Both verified one owner for 30 years each. Vehicles in the Mount Fuji area. Let's dive in. We've had Honda Actis and Nissan Clippers before, but honestly, these two represent some pretty good heritage around the K world. A very famous K car, K-truck outside of the Carry is the Sambar. Comes in a van, comes in this, it comes in a whole bunch of different setups. So we're just going to start things off with the Carry. Now this is very iconic in that you'll notice it has the circle lights, and that's kind of how you know you have this car in this gen, is by this. They're the actual glass circle lights, and of course the gigantic Suzuki badge on the front that doesn't let you forget it. Now, just a disclaimer, don't be scared. These cars don't have any features. That's not what they're about. They're not daily cars you drive with all of your creature comforts like this Legacy or just like the Wagon-R or anything else. These are meant to haul lumber and wood and stones and all sorts of crap, and that's what they're for, and that's why you'll see. Actually, the Sambar has a bed liner, but even if you don't have it, there's scratches and there's going to be rust because it's inevitable. That's what happens with these cars. We're actually taking this off because this is a beginning of a canopy and it doesn't look very good and it serves no purpose for us. But essentially the bodies and the frames are rust-free, and we'll show you here that not only do we have 24,801 verified km, it is by a single owner. This one is a single owner from the Mount Fuji area, and actually this one is a single owner from a guy that just lives down the block over there. No joke, we have all of that on our channel as well. Now, you'll know, as we showed you, there's no features in these cars. You do have a manual transmission, you have an e-brake, and you have nice little headrests. And you might be asking, why are you talking about the headrests? Well, that's because things that you wouldn't notice are gone on this car. There's no vent for the passenger. And this is not every single K car or K-truck, but some manufacturers do that. And you have no sun visor for the passenger as well. And this is something you will experience with these cars, is depending on where you buy it, who you buy it from, and what brand, you're going to see a lot of things missing. And that's normal. It's no cause for alarm. However, this one does have its fan controls in the middle, of course, right there. And you have a deck with a single speaker, yes, located in the deck. You also have a manual set of window, door, and door locks. Now again, things are different when you get into different manufacturers. For example, the Sambar, it just has a different personality. This one is a four-wheel drive, unlike the two-wheel drive Carry. So you do get a four-wheel drive switch, which is really cool. You get this kind of fighter jet looking center button switch to turn off and on the four-wheel drive. This one's also a 6-speed because you can go over here and go further into EL mode. This one also has speakers, no joke. Actual speakers, dedicated speakers. But again, look, no sun visor and no passenger vent. And this is real. You just get the center ones. But there's no passenger vent. This is a real thing with K cars, K trucks specifically. You will be surprised if you didn't know about it going in. Now, with these older K trucks, what's very interesting is that they have bumpers. And I'm not talking about molded plastic ground effects like this. They actually have rubber bumpers that you bump into things and say, oh, that's where that stone was. Because that's what you do with these old cars. AE86s had bumpers, it's actual bumpers. It's really cool, actually. It gives it, you know, old school character to it. I mean, they are old school. They're 30 years old at this point. Both of them actually just finished their inspection. This one finished 2 years ago. And this guy finished last year. So they're both rip-roaring, ready to go. On the Sambar, it's a little bit of a different feel. Again, we have the crazy low mileage. This is one guy that's had this for 30 years, and he was getting rid of it, and we said we'd take it off his hands. Still got his umbrella. Still haven't taken that out. This one comes with a little bit of a different flair. You have almost this kind of leathery feel to everything rather than the plastic tarp in the Carry. You still don't have that sun visor, which we mentioned. You have a room light, top dead center, your fan controls, your deck, and that's basically it. These guys are as basic as they come. Now, it starts getting really interesting where they put everything. For example, the coolant fill is under the seat. You also have different things over here, like the brake fluid, and that's right by the driver's cluster. And you might be thinking, why did they put it there? And that's because there's no engine at the front of the car. There is no engine at the front. This is a mid-engine, and this is a rear engine. This would be considered an MR, and this is an RR, because in fact, the engine of the Sambar is at the very back of the car. And the engine of the Carry is right there behind the driver. You access it from the top. And the Sambar, you access it from the very back. And yes, that is the hood for all intents and purposes. You do have an extended hood right there for the Sambar and nothing at the back for the Carry. So there is a ton of things about K-Trucks that do not fit the mold for conventional vehicles. The cabins are over the front wheels / drive wheels, depending on your drivetrain. The steering is actually behind your feet. The wheels are here, so as you turn, you actually have to go past your destination and turn over it, or else you're going to slam the side of your car into something. The engines are either situated middle or the back, and you get a very big box / bed in relation to the size of the vehicle. They are unlike anything you've ever experienced before if you've never experienced one before. A lot of people might be watching this saying, oh, I've had one, I know all this. Good job. There are tons of people that have never had one of these cars ever, and they don't know what to expect. They don't know that they're going to get in and not have a sun visor for their guest, and not have a speaker on their car, or not have a vent for air. And these are all normal things that are the Honda Acti, the Nissan Clipper, the Toyota Pixis truck. They're all going to be the exact same thing. And they all are completely awesome in their own way. It's also incredibly easy to work on them, all things considered, because, for example, there's the battery. And then you just start getting into the engine and transmission. On this one right here, the Carry, you can literally see the transmission, the shifter linkage, the drive shaft. It's all right there, completely exposed. Here's the suspension, wheels and tires, of course, all your air, your fuel filter. It can all really be tackled just by kneeling down. You don't even really need to jack up the car unless you're doing a clutch, of course. You need to drop the transmission. But either way, this is a basic introduction to K-Trucks. If you want to see more, we have individual reviews on both of these. They are both available for purchase, and they're both US exportable, thank goodness.